Well, it is a case many Coloradans have been following closely, and tonight there is still no resolution. Barry Morphew, the man accused of killing his wife, walks free now as a free man as the case against him is dismissed. This comes as investigators still have not given up on the search for Suzanne, who's been missing for nearly 2 years. But this likely isn't the end of the case. Alan Janae reports.
I'm Alan Janae. This case was dismissed without prejudice. Now, that term prejudice has nothing to do with Barry Morphew, but toward the prosecution and its case. In the unlikely event that the judge had dismissed it with prejudice, say after finding that Barry Morphew's rights had been violated, the prosecution could not bring the case again. But that door is still open. Barry Morphew walked out of court to hug his daughters, out from under a murder charge, but the allegation is still part of his life.
Now the community wrongfully is going to believe that Barry just got away with murder.
His defense attorney was on the offensive outside court.
It was premature because guess what? We're hearing it now 10 days before trial. No body. There's no evidence.
Investigators say they've been searching within 5 miles of the former Morphew home, but they want time because of snow. But the prosecution also had problems. The judge tossed the testimony of a dozen witnesses for failures by investigators to share the so-called discovery material with the defense in a timely manner. In filing for dismissal, DA Linda Stanley wrote, "Without this crucial evidence and without the victim's body, the people cannot move forward at this time in good faith."
They lost a lot, didn't they?
Legal expert Raj Chauhan notes the case was in trouble.
I've never seen a case, frankly, as a prosecutor in which 12 of 14 expert witnesses were stricken for discovery violations.
We'll do whatever it takes to bring you back.
But the filing also indicates the focus is still on Barry Morphew. Stanley wrote of his consistent dishonesty with law enforcement and alleged evidence like location data. But prosecution right now was a risk.
They realize that they're in a position where their case is in a dire situation. And if they don't dismiss it, get a redo, and try it again, they were probably in a position where they were likely to lose.
Suzanne Morphew's brother Andrew told CBS 4 that he's okay with what happened in court on Tuesday. He's all about finding Suzanne. He just wants closure. Now, if this does become a case once again, and the prosecution is able to once again charge and try Barry Morphew, they would have potentially another go at getting that witness testimony allowed. And some of it had to do with digital records on Barry Morphew's whereabouts. I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.